Out. Out. Afternoon Wardy, afternoon Picard, 2005. Is that when you were born? Alan, hi, Alan Willerscroft. No sound here, is it me? Well, there should be audio. Let me just check my monitor. Yes. Yep, it should be going straight to you. Wardy says sounds fine here. Ray's got sound. Ah, secretly muted. Yes, a lot of people wish I could be secretly muted. It would solve so many problems. Let me know where you are, guys. Sorry there was no warning on going live. It's just that this was going to be a recorded repair, as it's just a backlight clean, but I've just picked this up and it's also a damaged screen, so I'm just going to get it working, and I have got some screens for this which I will fit at a later date. But they're always worth stockpiling up and fixing it while you've got it. I don't think I smashed the screen in transit. I just didn't check like I should have done. But it doesn't matter. These are the type of TVs again that are 10 a dozen. Alan's in Derby, my old neck of the woods, years ago. Which I've probably said. Well, not Derby, but Ilkeston, but we're going back. My God, we're going back almost 45 years before I left Ilkeston to go to Torquay. This is just a Toshiba Vestel 43 inch, which has got the usual problem. with added problems now. Don't forget the screws down here. And the lights to help you. Saying that, that light doesn't really help anybody at all. Why is this screwdriver not magnetic anymore? Ray Bend, hello Ray, you're in Huddersfield. Picard says registered in YouTube. You mean the sound was registered in YouTube? Okay. Where did I work in Ilkeston? I didn't really. I was a DJ there and did most of the pubs. There was a nightclub in Ilkeston at the bottom of Bath Street, which was called Crockers, which opened in 1981. So I was the DJ there for 2 or 3 years. And by then I was doing some radio work, so I'd got an agent, and then the agent asked me if I wanted to go to Torquay, and I said yes, for 6 months. And I never came back. I moved from Torquay to here, and that was it. Don't tell me this is clips as well, because I wouldn't have left a screw in. I don't do that. It may just need a bit of an extra shove. Oh, are the screws at the side? No. Here we go. I felt something move then. Didn't want to do that, just knocked my very expensive camera over. Okay. Thank you. This very expensive camera is also the camera that's responsible for delivering the audio as well, so let me just check that that's okay. Yeah, because I've just given it a right old wallop. Half of my Samsung screen is solarized. Is it a bad screen or a clock issue? Oh, wow. It's weird that it's half of the screen. Could be the T-Con. What's the model number? Sal, hello from Trinidad. Hello, Trinidad. Oh, these are plugs and sockets. That's good. Mike from Melbourne, Australia. How you doing, Mike Cassap? What are we working on today, mate? It's nothing very special. It's just a basic Vestel with the dirty backlight issue. But it's also got a smashed screen. I'm not bothered about the smashed screen. I've actually got quite a few 43-inch screens. which will suit this. So I'm getting the backlights ready for it, and I'll put the screen in tomorrow. I don't think I'm doing a fix tonight because it's drink night. I haven't been out for a drink in ages, so can have a couple of beers later. If the screen wouldn't have been smashed, I didn't know it was smashed. If it wouldn't have been smashed, I'd have recorded this as a fix to send up tonight, but I'm just getting it ready, and I just thought I'd press the live button. It's not worth doing a recording. It's not really worth, yeah, it wouldn't have been worth doing a recording anyway, because I've done so many of these. But the backlights aren't coming on, and there's nothing wrong with the backlights. They're absolutely fine. In fact, the backlights on these tend to last for ages. Uh, 2014 75-inch Full HD. Okay, we'll have a T-con then. Sal says, what causes double image and flickering on a brand TV screen? It's normally the clock lines. Undo one side of the cables, see which side stops flickering, then you know which side is the fault. Do the paper trick. Eventually, hopefully, you'll get it sorted. Model on my Samsung is, yeah, UN75H6300. They were the first ones to go blue. So has it just not gone blue on one side? Does it look a bit blue, or is it really looking polarized? If it's looking polarized, it's normally the T-con. Paul in Wansford. Hello, Paul. Where's Wansford, Paul? I've heard of it, but my geography brain can't quite picture it. This TV's a bit of a different design to what I was expecting, if I'm being honest. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, I still would have repaired this TV, even... Well, that's why I am repairing it, even though it has got a smash screen. These are the type of units that turn up very often on Marketplace. So I didn't have to take those others out then, it was those I had to take out. Let me put these back. You can hear the seagulls in the background. Oh yes. It's one of those weird days today weather-wise. 1 minute it's sunny, which it is right now. And then in a few seconds' time, it will start peeing down. Rene says, I replaced the backlights. I learned how to do it from watching you. Jolly good, but I didn't have your soft touch maybe. Well, no, it's... I I don't know how to explain it. It is a little bit weird when you haven't done backlights before. There is a feel to it, I suppose. When you haven't removed a screen before, there's a feel to handling the screen. It's really strange. Right, can that come away now? Bit of tape. But the best thing to do, it is quite irritating. And it can make you a bit anxious once you've accidentally smashed the screen. But just move straight on, get back into it again. You'll be fine. Zoltan, hello. Sal, thanks for the feedback. You're welcome. Magnus, hi from the Netherlands. Love your show. Shows! Makes it sound like I'm going to bring on some dancing girls. The screen should be much thicker glass. Yeah, they should be, but you know. Oh, look who's turned up, everybody. Hey. You cheeky girl. Just be careful where you go. I'm taking a screen. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? The screen's smashed on this. So no, it doesn't matter. But don't knock my screws flying, will you? Misty is in town. I knew she would do, so I've left the door open. Have I still got to take some screws out from the side here? God, blimey, this is a unit that's mega screwed up, man. Mega screwed up. You're trying to find somewhere comfy to lie down, girl. My friend Angus, hang on a minute, Angus Prune and I love the live shows. Oh, Lady Constance. Hello, Lady Constance. Raymond Strick. Alan Metz brand is back. Metz, okay. Fortunately, that means nothing to me, Raymond. Kay Christiansen. Greetings from Texas, 0905. Is that the time? And second cup of coffee, no cake. Well, cake in the morning, that's all right. You don't need cake in the morning. Oh, sometimes I have a chocolate biscuit, though. Sometimes I have a lovely chocolate biscuit. Right, screws down this side. Yeah, I will start doing some more live videos, and I must set up the chat properly. I used to do the live videos about 4 or 5 years ago, but that was in the days when I only had 200 followers, so I'd only get 2 people. I'd only get 2 people watching. Not that that bothered me. But it's great to know where you are. It's amazing how quick. I mean, I only pressed the live button and 2 minutes later, you're there. Do you get a notification from eBay, yes. From YouTube telling you that I've gone live? Is that what happens? Or are you just sitting by your computer waiting? Well, I can't have left any screws in because I don't do that sort of thing. Oh. Oh, it's only all 4 that I've left in, don't panic. It's only all of these. I'll edit this bit out. You've got a notification. Robin Giles from Plymouth. Hello, Robin. Have I got to go to Plymouth? What was I thinking about Plymouth the other day? Can't remember. On this side as well. I thought I'd check this side years ago. Hooray! No need to wear gloves today, guys. It's a smash screen. Can you see? Can't see, can you? Oh, bring the other camera in. Somebody with time and patience and some sellotape could sort that. I'm still handling it gently, even though it's cracked. AJ Computer Services, just 4. That's okay then. Oh yes. Yeah, 4's okay. Four screws is about standard. Just give me a minute to get this bezel off, chaps and chapesses. And also to drink my coffee. Yeah, it's always well worth repairing these because getting them ready for when a screen comes in, it saves time later. AJ Computer Services. Hello, Anthony. Feel free to call me AJ, Ant or Anthony. Okay, Tony. I did say hi if you're able to scroll up a bit. Yeah, I said hello. You just said just 4, didn't you? Just 4. Paul says, her indoors who must be obeyed at all times. Absolutely, Paul. Well done. You're not under the thumb. It's just that you know which side your butters is breaded. Let me change camera angle. And let me have some coffee. Then I can just read some more of the comments. How come the coffee's gone cold so quick? Just bought a new LG 50. Oh, I've lost it. Where's it gone? Okay, sorry. I was just talking about an LG and it's disappeared. Where's that gone then? And please don't call me Tony. Ant's shorter. Yes, he is. Okay, sorry, I've lost the LG. There was an LG and it disappeared. Maybe can you delete the text as you go along? Because somebody's deleted it. Talking about somebody who must be obeyed. Maybe her who must be obeyed deleted it. It's a Samsung TV that had the crack at the top and one side of the backlight replaced. Wasn't working. Oh, is this the Samsung? No. No, this is a Toshiba Vestel. And it suffers with... Oh no, you can probably see from there, and I can move up a little bit. If you're new to the channel, you probably wouldn't have seen these before, but well, I won't put any money on it because every time I do something like that, I lose. But it's the contacts here. So I'm going to clean every single one of these contacts with some solder in a second. I just need to take off some of the clips to give me a bit more playing room. No, I was going to do, and I probably will do it tomorrow, I am going to strip down that Samsung that had the cracked screen and look into what happened there. And again, do the repair on that one to get it ready for when another one comes in. I'm amazed I haven't seen one this week, to be honest with you. They're quite frequently advertised. Just put those clips somewhere safe. Paul, she bought a new LG with a 5-year warranty. Never had any LGs in the workshop. Know what they're like. LGs are okay. You've just got to be careful. This time of year, the so-called sales coming up, certain shops do a deal with a branded TV company, and they order loads in and they have them specially made. They'll only ever put a 1-year warranty on them, and they make it look like, oh, this TV used to be £800 and we're doing it now for 250, and they sell them in the so-called Black Friday sales. And the truth is they're worth no more than £250. The parts inside them are absolutely rubbish. So be careful of that. Just make sure if you've bought an LG, just make sure that other shops are selling it. Type in the model number and make sure places like Richer Sounds and, you know, the other good shops are selling it as well. But if you're buying one that's got a model number that only seems to be available in your local vendor, there's a chances they've bought a big stock of those and they're just using them as a lost leader. Well, it's not. They're not lost leaders. I mean, these TVs don't cost £10 to make. So if they're selling them at 250, the truth is, TV companies, it costs them more to parcel to box the TVs up and to transport them to the shops than it does to make the TV in the first place. Silviu, hello from Bucharest. Hello, Bucharest. Oh, sorry, Paul. Yeah, you were the person that was talking about the LG. Fine, jolly good. Sorry, guys, you probably can't see. I'm just drinking a cup of coffee at the moment. It's gone cold. A cappuccino. She got it from John Lewis. Oh, it's if it's from John Lewis, then it will be a good one. With a 5-year warranty, so yes, yeah, I do get plenty of LGs in the workshop. We used to get loads. LG is one of that companies that slowly and surely over 10 years just got a little bit better, just a little bit, because they started off cheap. The picture quality on their TVs 10-15 years ago wasn't all that great. It was a little bit washed out, but they've got a little bit better and they've progressed. They've kept their prices fair. And you can get a warranty on them, as you have done. You've got a 5-year warranty from John Lewis. So more than likely it's going to be fine. But if something does go wrong with it, you're covered with John Lewis. They're very good at helping. Ugh, cold coffee. Right. We're going to have a look at this. I think I'm going to have to dip the camera down. For that, I have to open up my other software, which I haven't do because I'm not organised. As if you'd expect me to be organised. Right, drop the camera down a bit. There we go. Thanking you. So what happens is these strips, for those people that haven't seen this job before, there's 4 strips and they tend to get a little bit dirty. Well, it could only be one that's got dirty. And all you have to do is clean them up with a bit of solder. And then the backlights will come on. I did plug this in earlier and the backlights aren't coming on. That's good to hear. Ant used to work on the TV tech support team for John Lewis. He would recommend that everyone buys their TVs from John Lewis or Richer Sounds. Anyone that can supply a 5-year plus warranty, to be fair. Yeah, that's what we've always said. But again, you'll be surprised. The Good Friday deal will only have a 1-year warranty on it. Ask yourself why. Oh yes. Okay, so I've taken it out and I don't know if I can show, well maybe I can show you on this. I'm not too sure what the focusing is. They're all showing the holes. So can you see? You possibly can't. This one in particular is badly burnt up and you can see the 2 holes in it. Let me just see if I can force it to focus. Blimey hell. So can you see how nasty that is? That is supposed to be one clear coating. It's arced up, it's scratched up. You can see the 2 holes. Let's have a look at the other one now we're in focus. No. And again, you can see the 2 holes in it. And that one. It's the easiest of repairs, in a way, because all I've got to do is get my soldering iron out and clean them up, and it's done. But these can be a bit of a pain in the backside to get in. Well, this one was, but this is a Toshiba. Oh, what have I done here? No, I'm not saying that John Lewis TVs only have a 1-year warranty on the Black Friday sales, but John Lewis TVs in the Black Friday sales will be genuine. And they, you know, I doubt very much John Lewis will be doing a TV for 250 quid. You know, and I'm talking a 55, 60 inch. One of those unmistakable, unmissable deals. I think John Lewis are one of those companies that just don't want the hassle. They don't want that reputation. They've never had that reputation, and they want people to think all their stuff is reliable and will be reliable for 5 or more years. Now, of course, the law in England, Scotland, I'm not sure about Wales, I can't remember. Or is it England and Wales and not Scotland? We all technically have a 5 or 6 year warranty depending on how much we've spent on it, even if the vendor doesn't offer it. But in good old England, we just don't like arguing. We don't like to kick up a fuss. But you have to sometimes, you know, if you've spent £1,000 plus on a decent make TV and it goes wrong after 4 years, it's not right. Obviously, if you've gone to a supermarket and bought something for 100 quid, then that don't matter so much. That's it. That's it, people. I can't imagine John Lewis doing a 55, 60 inch TV for 250 quid. It's that old adage. What did our parents say? If a deal's too good to be true, then it probably is. I'd love to know what happened to those LG TVs that Curry's flogged off. Last year, cheapy. I think there were 60-inch TVs, and was it 290? Oh, I've missed that one completely. Was it 290 quid? No, it may have been more than that. Oh, it's broken. I've broken it off. Okay, I'll have to do some wires for that one. Yeah. Let me just... I've made a bit of a mess of this top one. Yeah, AJ, consumer rights basically says that we're after 6 years in England and Wales and 5 years in Scotland. Thank you, mate. I knew there was a difference. I think I've put a crack in this one. Well, 2 cracks. Okay. So that's going to be positive. Raymond, I've repaired an LG Nano. Okay, what was the model number, Raymond? With cracks. Well, an LG had cracks in the screen, in the prism. Warranties can be quite complex, yeah, they can. It's like anything, you have to stamp your ground. Stamp your feet and stand your ground, I mean. That's negative, isn't it? There, yeah. So let's do it just here. Nice little job for a Friday afternoon before I go to the pub. But tomorrow I will... Oh, we've gone a bit blobby there. Don't like that at all. But yes, tomorrow I am going to look at that Samsung 50 that let me down during the course of the week. And repair the backlight inside that, ready for when a screen becomes available. Because it will become available. Positive on the corner, I say. Not using the tin side. Let's do that again. Let me just test with my LED testers that this is going to work now, plus and minus. Oh no, it wasn't there, it was here, wasn't it? That's plus. Oh, minus has come off. No, it hasn't, it's just... Okay. It's still connected. Stephen Bamforth, hello. Enjoyed a few minutes watching live. Seems to be very popular live. I'm off to the pub now too for early fish and chips. Yeah, very good. Fish and chips, great. Hang on, don't go until I've got the scissors. Yeah, I've got the scissors now. Right, I can hide that under there now. I can go down there. I can put the screws back in. And we'll plug it in and watch it go bang. For those that have just joined us, it's only a Vestel Toshiba 43. Dirty contacts on the backlights, but it has also got a smashed screen, so we're not going to see it working technically today. But I do have screens for this, so they're always worth repairing. On screw, there we go. I'm going to plug it in and see if it does anything. we could still be in standby. Sorry, I don't know if you can see, I'm just struggling to get this plug in here. No, we are on, and then still not come on. Okay, I still got problems. Just going to check the wiring. Well, they're all working now. And they're all making contact. So it must be that plug behind. Light's coming on. Yeah, the soldering iron is, I will show you because it's tucked up in this cupboard over here. So I'll just switch to the mobile cam. But can you see it on the bottom there? It's, I don't know how you pronounce it, Ahun, A-I-H-U-N. So it's the bottom one there. And obviously I've got it wired up. I've extended it so it comes all the way here. But who's that? Is it Kiel Nielsen from Sweden? That's what it is. Obviously I've had this for about 4 or 5 years, but if you type in that brand, you will see they've updated quite a few times. So their new ones are just as good. So I've now got to find out, because I have technically done the repair. Oh, does that look out to you? Every time I do one of these jobs, because I take the circuit board out, obviously, it pulls that out. Yeah, it's pulled it out, look. Let me stick it back in. That might be in, I don't know. I'll plug the IR sensor back in so we see. But I would have thought that would have done it now. I just don't want to break the cable. So that's the standby light. And I'm switching on now. Oh, did I plug the backlights back in? I thought I did. Not looking good. Okay. Ah. You could have told me in the comments. Not that this is going to be the fix, but it does help if that is plugged in. Let's have a look again. Switch on. There we go. That's its little Toshiba logo splash thing. Was the original connection broken? No, I broke it. Well, the bits I've had to solder, yeah, that's just down to dirt and arcing over the years, and it stops making contact. So that usually builds up after 2 or 3 years. I wired it beyond the first LED because I cracked it. I made a crack. There was a crack just there, just on the positive. So I've done the positive and negative, shorted out the 2 cracks, but then I decided to wire it to the crack that I did there. I think you can see a backlight flickering here and there, but they're not. I promise you they are not. Always remember to put the little clips back in. and hide the wires, because that wire that I've just put in is over the clip. Now I don't need gloves for this, not putting the screen back on because the screen's a goner. I'm just repairing it ready for when another one comes in. Goes off after 5 minutes, does its self-time I think. We'll switch it on one more time just to make sure it's okay. Yeah, but I will switch off. Lights. No, it wasn't it wasn't tricky. It was, I'd broken it. I'd just cracked one of the strips while trying to put it back in, that was all. So it was just a basic horrible fault on these. And then it'll be almost ready. When I'm ready to put the screen in, I will do a live thing on that, but that's only going to take a couple of minutes. It's got the standard 43-inch screen, which they use in the Toshibas, the Bushes, the Logics. What's the other? There's two other brands that they use them for. Oh, well, three other brands. Panasonic, Luxor, that's the one I was thinking of. So Panasonic, Luxor and Hitachi. Same screen. And it will have the same power supply as those, and it will have the same T-con, but it will have a different mainboard, slightly different. Because obviously the Hitachi one will have an Hitachi splash screen, and this one's got a Toshiba splash screen, so they just modify the main boards. But they really modify them. I couldn't put an Hitachi mainboard in this, or a Panasonic mainboard. They're the bits where Panasonic and Hitachi have a separate design clause in, you know, to stop people like me cheating. But you can actually program these using a USB stick to get rid of the flash screen, and any JPEG, I think it was JPEG, any JPEG picture that you've got, you could program it to bring that up, or even your own name, if you were so inclined. What time is it in the UK? It is 4 o'clock almost, 2 minutes to. Gonna have to stop in 5 minutes and take the dog for a walk. I don't think you've damaged the screen, Ine. I think you need to check the ribbon cable, put it back in. Because if you've damaged the screen, the effect will be on both sides of the screen, really. So if it's solarized, either one of your cables has not gone in correctly, which is my favourite. That's what I think. Or you may have damaged the T-con, but the connection between the T-con and the screen, you may just not have it 100% level. Ine, thank you. That's very kind of you. You didn't have to do that, mate, but I appreciate your cup of coffee. Thank you very much. Wrong screw. I knew I'd get it eventually. And I was given a 2024 LG 43 where the previous owner had performed a Hulk smash on it, smashing both the LCD panel and the hard plastic diffuser. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, it is. Converted into a light box and mounted it to the ceiling for a better light above my workbench. Okay, are you using the remote control to switch it on then? Because with certain LGs, you can't just have it bringing on, like Samsung's, if you disconnect the power supply, if you disconnect the main board from the power supply, then the backlights automatically come on. That doesn't happen with LGs, but I think you can in the service menu change that. Is that what you've done? Any idea why it's not going into standby? Okay, if it's staying on and it's not going into standby, they didn't, in the menu, they've never tuned it into Freeview. So they haven't ticked the Freeview box. So it thinks there's a constant signal all the time. It may be switched to HDMI 1, HDMI 2 or PC. And if it's never been fed an aerial signal for Freeview, then it will stay on. Hi from sunny Blackpool. Hi Steve Nicol. Well, it's sunny in Cornwall as well. Sometimes. And then the rest of the time it's peeing down with rain. But it's sunny at the moment here. Yeah, if they use Sky with it, it'll be on an HDMI channel, so they don't automatically switch off. It's the aerial channels, the digital Freeview channels, where they give it somewhere between 5 and 6 minutes. I don't think that's the same on this. That must be speaker. Always do that. Forget that they poke through on these. Poke through, technical term. For those that were watching last night, I still haven't sorted out that Samsung issue, but it seems to be... Oh, my apologies if you haven't watched it. But we all seem to think it's connected to the bracket on the back. I quite favour the backlights, but the bracket on the back scenario is a bit more exciting. Every time we put the bracket on the back, the TV goes into a shutdown mode. I'm looking at that next week. I personally think it's intermittent backlight, but it just seems so spooky that every time you put the bracket on, it goes into shutdown mode. But I won't say any more, just in case you haven't seen that one. Yeah, it won't be a capacitor with that one. I did almost order a new main board though. A lot of screws in this for a Vestel, really. Oh, the other thing I'm going to be working on tomorrow is, this will shock you, well, it'll probably shock me, a 60-inch Hisense. It's got backlights and no image, so it's probably going to be a clock lines thing. And I don't think they're pretty fixable with, oh, that's broken. That screw's broken, that screw's broken. What happened there? Did I try and lift it off with screws in? I don't think I did. It's not the sort of thing I do. And it's a TV I've been looking at, not this one, the Hisense. I've had it in stock for 6 years, 2 years. So I suddenly got it out of the unit yesterday and thought, I'm going to have a look at this. Thinking it was a backlight job and I was going to have to get the screen out. Blah, blah, blah. But actually the backlights are coming on. That went into standby quick, didn't it? Let's do that again. How bizarre. Oh, it's in standby, isn't it? That should do it. Yeah, baby. Are there many brands that screw the backlights in? Yeah, some of the cheaper, well, Philips do, on a lot. And what's that cheap brand that Curry's always used to use? Not Blaupunkt. Technica. Thank you. It came to me in the end. Technica. Can't be a ground problem solving the Samsung, says Raymond. Yeah, it could be. It's going to be interesting to see. Or see if we can find out when that bracket is on. What is it doing? It's obviously changing the shape of the TV slightly. And probably grounding out a backlight, maybe. I don't know. but it's going to be an interesting one to look at during the course of the week and find out. Right. Okay, chaps. What's it? An hour and a half? Oh, I said I'd do an hour and a half. It's 1 hour 27. Wonderful. AJ, yes, Technica, that was it, yeah. Is Technica still going? Is that a brand that's still being solved? Or have they stopped using that name now? Don't know. Maybe we'll find out. R.E. Nay, you're in Nashville. Ooh, cool, man. But you see some great bands there. Look at all the clips that actually broke off that. That used to be a real problem with Vestel years ago. Yeah, I've still got some screws to put in. But I'm just going to keep this here for now because I think it may be Sunday. I'll do a live one maybe Sunday and stick a screen in it. Raymond, it's now Tech Chat or Techat or Tecat maybe. Is it really? What, instead of Technica? Okay. That's hurting my eyes. I'm going to have to switch that off, chaps. Here we go. And I'll switch all the others off. And I bid everybody in the chat a wonderful afternoon, a wonderful weekend, but obviously I've got some more coming up during the course of tomorrow. Have a nice time, chaps. See you later.